Same sex. Oh Jesus. Let me.
Cut.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluwajoba. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please consider subscribing, and if at any point in this video you enjoy it, please smash the like button and leave your comments in the comment section below. So today, as you might have seen from the title, we're talking about Three is a crowd, when your partner's best friend is the opposite sex. And today with me, I have my friends as always. I have Ade here, Benga, and Pumi. And today we will be talking about this, or we'll be discussing this topic. But before we start, I need to say that this is not a how to run your relationship discussion. We are not telling you that this is what you should do. We are just, airing our opinions, gisting, talking about it, and, filming it for you guys.
Disclaimer, guys. Disclaimer.
So yeah, let's jump right in. All right, guys. So, how many of you have found yourself in this? Okay, so wait, guys. If you have been in this kind of relationship before, hands up. Oshe. If you have been the best friend before, hands up.
Linda, are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
You've not been in a relationship before, and you've not been the best friend before.
Oh, sorry.
You were not.
I've been in a relationship.
No, you've been in a relationship where your partner
Yes.
had a
No.
best friend.
That's of the
That
opposite
is a
sex.
girl.
Oh.
That is a guy. Sorry.
I had the best friend that was a girl.
Okay, so you've been the culprit before.
Yeah, I've been in couple.
So much enthusiasm.
Okay, so we kind of know. So it means that because we've been in this situation before, we kind of know how it goes.
Yeah.
So we can speak from experience to a certain extent.
Yes.
I must deliver on you,
So what are you going for? Option A or option B?
I was the best friend.
You're the best friend.
B.
Yeah,
You were the culprit.
I was cool.
A. You were the culprit and the best friend. Because you made up my hand for both.
Yeah, okay.
So you're both.
Yeah.
So guys, disclaimer. Bumi she has a wealth of experience.
What?
In this, as we are here now.
I've left the chat.
Alright, so how did you manage it? Let's
Which
take
one?
the
A or B?
A.
Okay.
Like you were this partner and your partner had a best friend.
I think I may be open-minded because
Okay.
I also, like I said, I'm B. So I can't judge
Yeah.
when I'm also
Yeah,
doing the
that's
same thing. But it was basically like communication. Like the partner at that point was very reassuring.
Okay.
Like I'm very transparent.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a reason to kind of like suspect any foul play.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
it was cool.
Yeah, nice. Ade?
Mine was sort of neutral in a way because I was also friends with the guy,
Yeah.
and I was like really like I would say I was best friends with the guy and the girl at the same
At the
time.
same time.
Yeah, so it was sort of neutral in a way. So both of them, I was the what's the word?
Buffer.
Yeah, mediator.
Mediator. You were helping them with
Yeah, I was
your
helping. Yeah, so
Okay,
it was.
Holy
Yeah.
Spirit.
What if I should ask you right now?
Yeah.
Where did your loyalties lie?
I would actually, to be honest, I think my loyalty lied with the relationship.
Succeeding.
Yes, with the relationship succeeding.
Hold that thought, please. So, Benga has a different loyalty. If you were the one,
Yeah, no, the way I see it, loyalty cannot be with the relationship because I feel like that power to actually make the relationship work is out of your hands because they're in a relationship with each other.
yeah.
So the way I see it, when things get rough, you have to pick a side. So I'm thinking you go with the person you've known the eldest, right?
Well, in that sense, that almost happened, but I actually went with the person I thought was correct.
right.
at that
right.
point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My
Yeah.
loyalty was with the relationship.
Yeah.
I wasn't biased at all at that point.
Gbenga would have been biased.
No,
Maybe I would have
I
gone
think
with his.
With the person you
With the
knew.
person you've known for a
Yeah,
longer
because
time.
a lot of times the person you know will, I don't know, there'll be this level of trust that.
Yeah, I think I kind of
That.
understand what you mean. I mean, if I have like a partner and partner has like a friend,
Yeah.
this is not even whether it's a female or a male friend, and something happens, my loyalty would definitely be. That doesn't mean that if my friend is wrong, I wouldn't, call them
Reprimand
out
them
to
about
say,
it.
this is what you did. But in your case, I don't know.
I
Since
think I like to say it like this. Okay, my relationship with the guy was on a different level in the sense of we had things we had in common. But with the girl, it was like I'll be honest, we had things we've done in common that were bad things in common. So I sort of understood where she was coming
I
from.
think you're a bad boy.
Yes, I was. And the guy was more on the clean, innocent
Yeah.
guy, of which I also understood from. So our relationship, we have sort of had a way of relating to each other. So I couldn't actually
Pick a
place
side.
loyalty on
Yeah.
one person.
That makes
How
sense.
about flow of
actually.
communication? The way I see it, you are friends with both of them.
Mhm.
Are you going to be getting the same level of information?
Yeah, I
from them?
was.
Yeah.
Should I say this online? Yeah, I was. The flow of communication was smooth because
They'll
yes,
watch it though.
yes, because sometimes I'm present when both of them are actually communicating over
Yeah.
the phone.
Mhm.
So actually, yeah, it was smooth. There was no lag or anything.
But speaking on communication, though, would you say, because from my own perspective, yeah, I feel that having a best friend when you have a partner can be wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm saying can be wrong because I've been, schooled to see another perspective,
Okay.
so can be wrong. But what I would say, communication is quite important because then you are able to see where your partner stands. Because the truth is, whether we like it or not, when your partner or the partner that we're talking about has a best friend, there's a probability or possibility of feelings, someone catching feelings and the
Right.
other person, catching feelings, and you are not the third wheel. What would you say, like, how do you see it in that light, like communication being influenced, this situation being influenced by communication?
I think boundaries will be able to sort that out.
Mhm.
Okay, so the way I see it, if you are in option B is you are the third wheel, right?
Yeah, you're the best friend.
Yeah,
you are
you're
the
the
best.
best
You are the
friend.
best friend. Whether or not your friends and yourself, that's your friend that is in a relationship now, have verbal communication about what you guys can discuss and what you guys can't discuss. You on your own can actually have some unconscious lecture with yourself about the things you can ask your friends from now on. Because in order for that relationship to grow, there has to be a level of restraint from your side in order not to influence the relationship, help them grow, help them build on whatever it is. Because one thing you have to remember is you have been friends with that person, you guys have already established a dynamic. For that relationship to go, they need their own dynamics without you. So yes, you can't be on the sidelines, and yes, you can't be there for your friend, but within yourself, you should actually think about certain things that you do before, that you have to restrict yourself in order not to influence the relationship.
So you would say, from what you said, I would say that boundaries need to be set.
Yeah, absolutely.
But do you think, this question is to Bumi now, do you think, what's your take? Are you up for, I'm dating you and I have a best friend?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
And you don't
And-
see, okay.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because I might have had that best friend before the relationship.
Yeah.
So that does not automatically
Discard the
nullify
person. Yeah.
that person's position.
Yeah.
But the only thing is that I would definitely prioritize my new partner.
Yeah.
Like to know that, okay, you are my number one. But my best friend is still my friend.
Okay.
Because most likely we've gone through a lot, knows a lot about me.
Mhm.
I'm not going to forfeit that just because I'm in a new relationship at all.
Yeah. But going from what you have said, so the way I also see it is that it's not that you'd discard or throw away your relationship just because you suddenly are in a relationship. That's how I see it. So just like you said, prioritizing the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, prioritizing the relationship, for lack of a better word, because I'm trying to explain it in the sense that your security in that relationship or your place in that relationship is determined by your partner.
Sure.
So if I'm in a relationship with Ade, for example, and I have Benga as my best friend, before or after I started dating Ade, it doesn't matter the timeline. But I now have Benga as my best friend. The fact that Benga would Ade would feel some sort of way is dependent on on the pedestal on which I put both of them.
I kind of disagree.
Okay.
Because I think some people already have a negative notion towards the idea of your best friend being an opposite sex. So regardless of how you try to reassure them, they just don't want that person to be your best friend because they feel like it's wrong, something is going to happen. They don't care if the trust is there.
Yeah.
They just don't want that.
But then that boils down back to the essence of your relationship. Because if I'm going to date Ade in the first place, we would have certain values that would click.
Right.
Yeah. So if I'm speaking with Ade and I'm like, okay, but I want to believe that the way relationship is done these days is that you'd be friends first before you start dating.
Well, there are certain things most people don't talk about before they get
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where we get it wrong at the beginning, because the Bible says if the foundation is destroyed, what can the righteous do? That's what I believe. If
What
you don't
if you
set
lie?
why would you lie?
Okay, wait. I have one analogy. Okay, what if, as he said, there are some certain things that you don't discuss, not because you're trying to hide them, it just didn't come up.
Yes,
exactly.
No,
So,
yes, see, if you're my friend, sorry to cut you, if you're my friend, it doesn't mean that there are certain things, it doesn't mean that I will tell you everything about me.
Right.
Right? So if I'm getting to know you, there are basic things that would be pointers to see, okay, Bumi is my kind of person.
True.
Yes.
Bumi is not my kind of person. It doesn't mean that you tell me that, okay, there was a time you were raped.
Yes, but you being my kind of person, or let's say Benga is my type of person, doesn't mean 100% part of Benga is my kind of person.
No,
He might
definitely.
check a lot
That's
of
what
boxes,
we're
except for the
complimenting
fact
ourselves.
that he has a female friend.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And in that case, I'm like, you know what, like, I don't want this.
The reason why I said what if they lie is this. Some people can be cool with it over a period of time.
Yeah.
And after a while, whether or not the best friend has set boundaries and is not in their relationship, they just don't want the person's presence because some miraculous or spiritual thing is happening and they just like, hey, I'm not feeling this person. What happens at that point?
Also, emotions too, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I also feel that, well, from my own perspective,
Miraculous and spiritual things.
I feel that it boils down to the partner. That's how I feel. See, the thing is, Yoruba say, I'll try to translate it. You can see in your budget, in your board of your room.
Me or for them, me or for
No,
them.
no, no. This is my point here. I'm going back to what Benga said.
Alright.
Why would you at some point be okay with it? And then one day wake up and say, you're not okay with it. Hold on, don't bite me.
I was getting to
I can see you. Now, the reason why I feel so is because the partner has not done what he or she should have done. So if you start out to say, okay, you're okay with your partner having, a very close friend, opposite sex, and then along the line, you guys are going fine, everything is going well, and then you realize that your partner is not prioritizing, like it feels like you are in competition with this best friend. Then of course you can say, I'm not okay with it.
Okay. Can I jump in?
Yes, please.
Okay. And this is just a different scenario
Okay.
or a different question. Do you think jealousy is triggered always by the partner? Or do you believe that people sometimes just get a little bit insecure and start feeling jealous?
Yeah, some people feel, in my opinion, and I'm entitled to it.
Yeah.
Some people do feel insecure, and then it leads to, people behaving really mad.
And that's how I feel too in this situation. That it could be that the partner is doing everything they need to do, but still the lady or the person still feels like maybe a little bit intimidated by the relationship or the existence of the other sex in that relationship.
Yeah, and that would actually catalyze your adage about
How do relationships work nowadays?
well, people evolve, things change.
People change.
No, I know things change. The way I'm still seeing it in the way that it all boils down to how the person had managed it. That's how I feel. I for one, I'm not subscribed to my partner having a best friend, opposite sex. I'm very okay with my partner having as many lady friends, or I don't care. But like I always say, if we are in a room of 1 million girls and I enter, let those 1 million girls know that we are 1 million, but this person, is different.
The point is here.
So if maybe he has a partner and he has a best friend, and the best friend is calling and checking up, and it's also in the place of the best friend to also, like Benga said earlier, no boundaries. If my partner has a best friend, and once we start dating, the best friend goes a bit back and respects my relationship, why would I be intimidated by the person?
That's you. Do you believe that, like, I can tell you, Joba, you're beautiful, and you can still, some people can still feel. Yeah, that's the kind of insecurity we are saying. No matter how much I try to
talk to you,
or to prove to you, or to show you, some people are just like that.
But in that instant, what would you do if you're the guy? If you're the boyfriend?
If I was the
or the partner?
If I was the partner,
I'll take
because how can you convince someone that doesn't want to be convinced that nothing be here?
Well, on one way you can, sure, if I was the best friend, let me put it this way, if I was the best friend, I'll probably relegate to the sidelines. Okay? If I was the partner, I would talk to my significant other, boyfriend, wife, whatever.
There's no other thing. Boyfriend.
Sorry, girlfriend, wife. Girlfriend.
It's straight.
Stop it. Girlfriend, wife, whatever. Girlfriend, wife, whatever, about the situation. And if the person still seems like they can't really go, it's almost like an ultimatum. Either the best friend goes or I go. Then I would discuss with my friend. Because you'll be surprised what your friends are willing to do for you. The person has a say in the situation.
They don't have ulterior motives, yes.
Exactly. I feel like
the one I was in had an
ulterior motive, unfortunately, because in the way I see it, if the person is appointed the role of being the best friend, you have taken a lot of things involved. So I'm feeling like you can actually discuss with your friend about, hey, this is what's happening right now. My girl is this and she's not really feeling the situation. And like, what do you want us to do?
But do you think that's fair?
Why not?
No, I think it's fair in the sense of you're not actually saying this person will not be my friend anymore. You're just saying, okay,
I have a situation right now.
I have this situation. Let's handle it this way. Can we like reduce our communication and stuff? It doesn't take away your position.
Because that actually shows that you respect your friend.
Yes. It still goes back to how the partner handles it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not about the partner.
Yes.
Still
I'm not saying it is about the partner.
It's the way.
I'm saying my opinion. I think that this has to do with because see what Benga just explained. The partner now goes to the friend to say, this is the situation.
Yeah, because
my girlfriend is not.
Because it's a common factor.
But I also feel that it depends on where you stand in that relationship.
Oh,
because
very true.
You cannot know someone in 6 months and then you are telling your best friend that, you see this guy, he's saying that he doesn't want to do again.
Yeah.
But if you are married, then
drink water.
Yeah, but I think the only reason why I'm a little bit like is because I've also seen girls, and no shade, that despite the boyfriend trying to make them as comfortable as possible, they just don't want that person in their life. At all. And that's what I'm saying, that there's nothing the partner can do. Like, it's not on the partner, it's on their significant other that is not trying to understand. Because even one call a week, they're like, who is that? He's calling you.
By all means, the decision is in the partner's hand. The way I see it, let me explain what I'm saying. Some partners would still stick with that relationship regardless of how insecure that person is, and it means the best friend has to go. They want it that way. It's that decision.
If it was you, Bumi, what would you do?
You would decide.
That what?
If you were the person
and I was your boyfriend and I'm like, you know what, that guy has to go.
Yeah. Episode 2 season 1.
I would ask you why you wanted my friend to go.
I don't know. I don't just feel comfortable.
Yeah, he's insecure about it.
But that's not enough reason for me to.
I know, but that's all I have right now. You know what to do. See, I'm not comfortable with this.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Why are you not comfortable?
I know. I have to explain everything to you.
Yes, I want to understand how you feel.
I'm telling you that this guy makes me uncomfortable. I don't
insecure.
like him.
I don't like him.
They probably never say that.
Yeah, they won't say that.
They won't say that.
It makes me feel funny.
I don't know. calling you and everything is always all up in your stuff.
Yeah.
What is all that about? I'm your boyfriend. Is it not me you need? Is it not me you want?
God.
Exactly.
Do you know
Oh my God.
that this is the way narcissists do?
Yeah.
They try to make you, it's not me you want.
and it's pressure. It's pressure
But
for
that's
you.
the thing. It's not LD though.
You haven't.
Yeah.
Exactly, but you haven't
answered the question.
You haven't decided
Okay.
what would
Sorted
you
out the
do.
situation.
I would talk to my friend
To say what?
to stop calling.
What?
Exactly.
Guys!
So you decided.
Guys! Say what?
Exactly. That's it.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. That it depends on the
It's up to
partner.
you in the end. Because yes, I'm insecure, but you still chose me.
Yeah.
regardless.
So it's either you choose your
But to be
partner.
honest, if this was a real life situation, I'm sorry, Benga. Like, you have to give me a reason. Like, I prioritize communication.
some people
You have to-
won't give you a reason.
And then you're not
Then,
for me.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you choose your friend.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. That in the
Because
end.
if you can wake up one morning and tell me to discard my friend without a reason, then tomorrow is my mom. Like, I don't want you to talk
That's
to
what we're saying. That in the
Yeah.
end, it boils down to you. You are the one that will decide where
What
you want to
you
do,
want.
what you want to do.
Right.
Whether discard the friend or discard the partner.
Fair enough.
We'll circle back to the part of
1-0.
loyalty. Loyalty. You choose which
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
So
You choose
oldest
which one.
person or the
Or-
person you just know right now and is into you and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this scenario, I choose my friend.
But what if you have known your partner for a long time?
Then my partner would know enough that I'm big on communication. Like, you need to tell me. I want to know your perspective.
Let's assume that your partner is not communicating as much as you want.
So here's what I'm saying. Good scenario. All right. So your partner that has always been there for you and he's big on communication and you guys are distant.
Alright.
You probably have garnered a little leverage on the aspect of, you know me, we communicate together, our dynamic is perfect. Give me this one. Drop the guy.
Long story.
You know, what I'm saying is, it's your partner. Let's face it. A lot of us don't think about it too much, but for you to know someone to a certain extent, there's a certain level of leverage you give them over time that they built up, the equity that they built up. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he has equity in your eyes. You've known him longer. This person is fresh face. So he has got a certain level and certain.
Who is fresh face? Sorry.
Who is fresh?
The new friend, you said she has
No.
The friend.
You guys are both like the best friend has been for a while, and you guys are.
But one person is longer than the other. Who is the
No, the
longer person?
boyfriend is the best friend is longer.
Oh.
But like you've
But
dated
you
for like
dated for a while, like a while.
Yeah, and the person just says,
And the person still says,
More
Give
don't
me
find
this one.
ourselves for this situation. Because last now, call to the go.
"That's not we gonna break bottle." Oh my god! So we can all agree that it's the partner that owns the best friend is his or her place to, make things.
provide that security.
Yeah. For the
After
other
all
partner.
this scenario, I agree.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, who was under duress?
It was. I'm blinking twice.
there's also one point that just came up in my head now. What of I think the partner who owns the best friend also need to be honest with themselves. Since this best friend is an opposite sex, what if you've had something to do with the best friend before? For example, like if you guys had kissed before. So I think these are the things you also need to consider.
If you had kissed with if the partner that owns the best friend has kissed the best friend before.
Yes, before. So if I had a best friend female and I've kissed her before.
No.
Your girlfriend, my girlfriend may not know about that.
Not necessarily.
But I have to be honest with myself. Like, okay, I see that, okay, I'm close to this person now. Where does my loyalty actually lie? Because I know to some extent there is some physical attraction between me and this person. There is danger, red alert.
Well, not necessarily physical attraction.
Emotional.
The kissing, what that kissing was.
Sometimes
it might be a tie.
Yeah, it could, yes.
It could be a tie.
You guys are amazing.
Definitions for everything.
God.
I see it's English language.
My
dictionary.
God. Okay.
Honestly, because the way I see it,
Yes.
if we are going with the scenario where the best friend is no longer than the relationship, that's the
But
girlfriend.
they've kissed before.
But
They've
they
had
kiss-
something to do.
I feel like the person in question has to be honest with themselves to know that you had a chance to be with your best friend and they've been in a relationship. The reason why you chose not to do that and pick someone else is the reason why you will never go back to that. So whatever happened in the past, it's in the past. Like I said, it could be a phase, it could be a tide.
But do you think the girlfriend
I
should
say, big girl.
in case you do not know, do you think the girlfriend should be informed?
I was about to ask that question.
Okay, yeah. You know your girlfriend.
I love for you.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like you said earlier, insecurities, jealousy, those key ingredients are not good for the relationship.
Yeah.
You can get toxic real quick. I'm saying real quick. So you know the person you're with, you know the level of insecurities they can face with. If the person is that confident, if the person is that open about that sort of things, then yes, give the person a chance. I'm saying you will have tried the person out with something else. And let's not kid ourselves, we all try our partners every now and then to figure out how good they are emotionally, how strong they are. So you'll have tried the person with little things. If the person seems like they're confident enough, give them a chance to know those sort of things. Okay, this happened in the past, this happened, why did it happen? And you explain, be honest, like you said. So if you're honest about those sort of things, then I feel like
Joba is like African mom, like
if you're honest about those sort of things, and you have to be honest with yourself, like I said earlier, if you are not dating your best friend, if you kissed in the past and there is nothing that has happened after them, it has to stay that way.
Yes.
And like you have told your partner, this happened once upon a time. Are you recording it? This happened once upon a time and that's it. This is the reason why it happened. So why didn't you guys date? They might ask you that question because I didn't feel that way about the person.
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
So you will tell your partner.
He said, depending on.
So it's possible that you
will
grateful.
Yeah, by all means, you be full.
Yes, it depends on.
You
the
think you
partner.
agree?
Yeah, if me, I would like to date. I would date an open-minded partner. So I would have been honest with my past from the onset, even before.
So I'm saying past from primary school, no.
That trying that you're saying, I would say everything that leads to that point. So now, going forward, this is a clean state. Yeah. So if I say, okay, this is happened in the past. This is even before we started dating. I've told you this is happening in the past. Now it's your choice to date me or not. Yeah. If you don't want, if you want, let's go forward. Yeah. Now if we go forward, and this person is my best friend, so I don't see a reason why you would now hold it against me that I kiss it. Except if I give you a reason.
Because I think you're going to tell every girl that you see potential with that you've had something to do with your best friend.
That's true.
So
that's true, actually.
I disagree that you'd be that honest. I think a lot of guys pick where they say the truth.
True.
And
we all pick where we say the truth.
We all do, actually.
In relationship, I don't think.
I don't think it should be like that. But I want to ask a question. You see, this topic that you just brought up is drizzy. So, if you have had something that is very interesting,
I can see your face. Right?
I'm so interested.
Shall know anything you say will be used against.
So if you have had something emotional or something sexual to do with your best friend, you are saying that you might not tell your girlfriend or your partner.
Yeah.
Depending on who she is, so you might lie.
No. That's one thing you do not do.
When you omit, it's not lie.
It's not lie. I never said it. I never said half of it. It's not.
Let me get it right.
If we are burying our past,
yeah,
and you don't say that part,
I see where you're coming. That's
now.
So if we're burying our past and I do not say that part about it, then yes, I think I'm being dishonest.
Nothing.
I am dishonest.
Okay. Now I want to also ask if you and I are dating, and I have had something to do with Ade in the past, and we now start this, and I tell you that myself and Ade, we once slept together.
Okay.
And he's still my best friend.
Okay.
What would you do?
Oh, more.
Excuse me.
Oh, more.
And he's still the guy that I call. He's still the guy I run to. He's still the guy that, and I have. It's just once. What did you call it? A tide?
It's a tide.
Yeah. So it was a tide. Now, like,
no. Listen.
I think boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries.
You will still be okay with him being my best friend.
Yes, and that's the level of confidence I have in our relationship.
I mean, that's where the conversation should take place. Like, what's the reason why you guys didn't work?
Exactly.
Like, what's the reason why we're not in a relationship?
Like, why didn't you?
We slept with each other.
Why didn't you explore that?
Exactly.
Okay, and so we we say that it was because it was a tide in our lives.
Okay, that means that tide has passed. That's the new tide.
What if the tide comes back?
By all means, then
it's now. Then it's now.
No, then that would be cheating.
Exactly.
Because it's now.
And now.
It's
So
not
you guys are telling me, so it's 3 against 1 now. You guys are telling me that you guys will be okay with your partners telling you that they are best friends, they have been involved.
I'm not saying that.
I think we need to also clarify what boundaries, because, for example, now, then if you tell me, oh, you've had something to do with this guy, is your best friend, and then you visit him 2 times in a week.
He's my best friend.
Where I'm going to is, when we're talking about boundaries, you visiting him 2 times in a week when nobody else is there is an alarm for me.
Exactly.
Then I would have to say, okay, this has happened before. I know there is a possibility of it happening again. Not that you want it to happen, but
Exactly.
if you guys fall into that zone, you were just drinking or doing something, it can happen again.
Yeah.
So how about communicate with him over phone, meet outside in public places, meet when friends are there, but I don't want you guys to be alone in a
Because
place.
I think about this thing that we say about you, a relationship seems like you move into a new house and you want to start making changes. By all means, yes. The reason why you like this person is because of their personality. The reason why this personality is formed is because of people they surround themselves with. So all of a sudden, you just want to start picking them
Not
apart.
every time, but okay.
Yeah, sometimes. You want to just start picking them apart. It doesn't really gel well with that person.
So
over
you'll
time.
be okay with
No,
it?
what I'm saying is you're forgetting that this person that you know that you're
Yeah.
about to start dating is somewhat came with that person. You would vet the situation over time and see whether it's actually good for that person or not. Because,
I disagree as well.
I disagree.
Okay.
I need to even say that if you are watching me and you want to date me, please. You see these ones, they are different. Me Oshe, that Shadura Shami Shosh. Thank you, T for thanks. We move.
yes, he said something really nice about how
Like the boundaries. I would now say, okay,
set these boundaries.
yes, let's set boundaries.
But I think the boundaries should already be in place the moment he or she knows that he's going into a relationship.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be the one to now say don't go to the guy's house like 3 times a day.
Yes.
They should know already that I'm in a relationship now. I can't be in that like situation anymore.
Yeah,
And it's also on the friend as well to know that I can't call this person the way I used to call them.
Yes.
I can't visit them the way I used to call them. I can't relate with them as much as I used to.
And if you want more, say you want more. Say you want more boundaries set between both of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
You took your best friend to say you want more.
No, because he said you don't need to say it. I said you still need to say it if you want more.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
If you want more
And if
boundaries.
the person can accommodate it, then the person will.
Yeah.
If not, the person will.
And if not, then we would have to reevaluate our relationship.
Anyway, so do you guys think it's necessary for you to be friends with your partner's best friend?
Necessary? No, not necessary. I don't think so.
Okay, but do you think?
Well, it will help the relationship. Hey, one of the things that we do that makes us in the relationship is having things in common. And that's what just add that to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like if you are in a relationship with someone, certain things that attract you to that person might probably be found in that friend. It will, basically, if it's a situation where you have a boyfriend and your best friend is also a male, you know, they can get close and that way you can invoke the bro code. So don't touch my girl. At least he understands and respects her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it's not necessary. I think it majorly boils down to who the best friend is, what values, in my case, she has. In my case, what values she has. So if we don't like gel, which I think we should, at least for the person that we both know. So I don't think it's necessary, but if the person shares the same values as you do, then there's a possibility that you guys might, click and maybe at the end of the day, blow the guy to one side. You guys are like coded and friends and stuff. So if it happens, yeah. If it doesn't,
Your
don't
friends
kill
be your
yourself
friends.
over it.
Let your friends be your friends.
Yeah,
My take.
Yeah, but I think some people would do that so that they can have insight on the relationship from the friend's perspective. Do you think that's necessary?
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys have like Benga mentioned it a few minutes back.
I did.
Yeah, about you being close to you being friends with the best friend and getting insight on your partner.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because if you are my best friend, the way you relate with me is different from the way I relate with my partner.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay. What will be different?
A lot of things will be different.
Example.
Yeah, because I feel that the way I would relate if I was dating Ade, the way I would relate with him would be different from, maybe I would get perspective regarding all guys from my friend.
Okay.
Like maybe guys maybe they don't talk, of which those are like general terms which you cannot attribute to a particular person. So if I get the insight that okay, guys are maybe secretive, they like to party, I'm just giving like random examples. My partner might be the opposite of everything.
No, I think you're misunderstanding. The question is that would you be friends with the girl in order to get insight to what the guy maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay.
That that will not be the reason why I'll be friends with her.
Okay.
If I'm going to be friends with her, because I don't think she will give me the insight I need to deal with my partner. If you know so much about him,
why shouldn't they date?
I don't know where this is going now.
Yeah.
I'm like, why should? Have you guys seen The Crown?
Yes.
What crown? The queen.
It's
Okay. Yeah.
Where Philip Bobby Charles.
I've not seen
the queen's husband.
Prince
Charles.
Charles.
Prince Charles and what's it called? Princess. What's her name?
Princess
Diana. When they got what's it called, engaged, and the friend, Prince Charles's friend or lover, when he went to the restaurant and we were talking, you saw how she felt.
Yeah.
When the lady was saying some things that she didn't know about
a man.
That's what I'm trying to paint.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that you will know some things about your friend or the best friend will know something about your partner, definitely. But I feel that when it gets to a point where it feels like I'm beginning to come to you for lecture, which is how I see the insights, then I think there's a problem. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Oh, that's how she feels.
How do you feel about that? Do you think it's a good idea?
Well, it just boils down to our personality, is what we can take. So, the way I see it, if your relationship is younger than their friendship, she should have insights. It's a given. I just feel that way, and they're best friends. So it's up to you to decide where you want to get that information from your partner or from the friend, depending on how the relationship is.
I also feel like in that situation, I've not watched the movie, but I feel like it's on your part to undo whatever information, especially if the person was just saying it, just probably you guys are hanging out, the person was just saying it carefully, not like you're getting the sense that this person is trying to, oppress you with that knowledge. Yes, no. If they're just saying it and did you know that this, that's clean. It's just something you know about your partner and you can ask him for that. So I think like it doesn't matter in that sense. But I also think it's if you feel your partner's best friend, fine, you guys can be friends or not. If you don't, then trust your partner enough to have their friend to themselves and you do you.
Have your friend.
Yeah, you do you. So
everybody's
that's what I think.
All right, so this is all that we can take for today. Thank you guys. It's been quite an interesting topic. I know that some people wanted to, remove broom and beat me, but we move. So in conclusion, from our conversation, what would be your take home?
My take home is that you can be friends with whoever you want to be, but you should set boundaries. I think it's very important for boundaries to be there so that everybody feels like safe and secure in the relationship.
Okay.
And I think boundaries can either be organic, or if they are not happening smoothly, you need to actually set up the structure.
So not that I just expect
it to just fall into place, because some things don't fall into place. So I'm with her again. The boundaries are actually important for that relationship to start.
To work.
For me, I think whoever is in the relationship should try to make their partner feel as secured as possible. Like do whatever you can to make them secured as possible, so they don't get to compete with your best friend, male or female,
whoever they are.
Yes.
I think I would say that one of the most important things that I've taken from this is basically communication. Speaking to your partner about their best friend or whatever it is that you are not okay with, because in the long run, it's how you communicate, like Bumi said, it's how you communicate with that person. That person will be able to understand that, okay, you don't feel comfortable with my friend, or maybe you feel some sort of way. So I would say, before you cast out the net or before you give up on your relationship, speak with your partner the best way that you can, and make sure that they actually understand where you're coming from or where you're standing from. And also, to the best friends,
have sense.
I'll say it in Yoruba. What did Bumi say? Yeah, to the best friends, I usually tell my siblings something, that when you want to do something to someone, it's better for you to put yourself in that person's situation. That way you can act, I believe you will act right, because you wouldn't want someone to do something bad to you. So if you are a best friend to someone who is in a relationship, please respect their boundaries. If, for example, whoever you're best friend with does not have the gumption to set the boundaries, please go ahead and set that boundary. Save somebody's relationship. Don't be the reason why another man or another woman will feel insecure or break a relationship that shouldn't even have, shouldn't be broken. Yeah. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're able to pick a thing or two. Have you ever been in this relationship or this situation before? Please leave your comments in the comment section below. We would like to have your views. We would like to know what you think. And if you know someone who is or has been in this relationship before, please let us know what you think as well, and how it went, how we played out. If you have been a best friend, let us know how you handled the whole situation. Guys, if you have been anything, the partner, the best friend, the partner's best friend, whatever, let us know in the comment section. And if you have not been anything but you want to share your views, please drop them in the comment section below. If you are still watching and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the subscribe button and join this amazing family. And if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. I'm going to leave the link to Ade's YouTube channel in the description box below, so please check him out. You will definitely enjoy his content as well, and his family, so why not? Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Jesus loves you. Bye.